Hi, my name is Brian Scott with online-writing-jobs.com. Today we're going to learn all about freelance medical writing jobs. If healthcare and medicine interest you, you'll probably enjoy freelance health and medical writing. Even if you're not versed in technical jargon, you can still find a place for yourself in the industry. If you do have the technical background, you might be an excellent writer for pharmaceutical companies or an editor for medical journals. Otherwise, expect to find freelance jobs writing for magazines or websites about health or in the health sections of newspapers. Health and medical writers without backgrounds need to be excellent researchers. Look online, or better yet, go to a university library to update yourself on what's going on in the medical world the public finds interesting. Has there been a recent vaccination controversy? Is there a new exercise trend on the horizon? Do energy bars really work? The answers to those questions appeal to people interested in health and wellness. If you can find the answers, you'll have a sellable article. So what experience do you need to be a freelance health or medical writer? Well, first of all, do you need proof that you've written these types of articles for others? Yes, and almost always. Do you also need proof that you got paid for what you wrote as a health or medical writer? Nope, absolutely not. If you don't have the almighty portfolio, never fear. Write a few health, wellness articles and send them to your community newsletter, those free city newspapers, hospitals, nursing homes, medical clinics, and so on. Hey, you won't get paid, but editors will likely publish good articles. Medical and health writers demand expertise because you're working in a specialized area. However, 2 or 3 published articles are usually enough to get your first paid job. It'll just keep getting easier from there. So how do you find freelance medical writing jobs? Well, once you have a few writing samples, it's time to start sending query letters. A query letter introduces you and your idea to an editor. Here are a few tips to write a compelling query letter. Tip number 1. Know your editors. Read their magazines so you get a good feel for what articles editors may be looking for. Tip number 2. Always introduce your idea before you introduce yourself. You can impress editors by original ideas, not by resumes. Editors won't glance at those clips you painstakingly collected if the editor doesn't like your idea. Tip number 3. Focus on why an editor should publish your article. Yes, you need to tell the editor what you plan to write about. Your main goal is to sell the editor on the notion the magazine's readership will find your article interesting. You may also want to approach editors of online health and medical sites, such as everydayhealth.com, healthline.com, and wellness.com. Again, make sure the nature of your article matches the content they publish. Finally, try looking for ads on websites. Online-writing-jobs.com usually has about a dozen ads for health and medical writers. So does freelancewriting.com and a few other websites. Do a search for freelance health writing on Google to see if you can find additional jobs. Visit freelancewriting.com's Writers Guidelines database, where you can search for many health/medical publications that pay freelance writers for articles. Okay, by now you want to know how much you can earn as a medical writer. Well, it all depends on whom you're working for. Many magazines pay between $100 and $300 for short quality articles. They of course pay more if the article is longer. Websites usually pay less because they have plenty of writers trying to work for them. Editors may also pay you per word between 20 cents per word and $2 per word and up, depending on your experience and the publication's reputation. So how should you respond to an ad? Let's say you've come across an ad that appeals to you. Read the sample ad below and see if you can figure out the best way to respond. The ad reads like this. Holistic Weekly magazine is currently accepting articles on alternative health trends. Pays between 50 cents and 90 cents per word. Well, this ad doesn't tell you a lot, but it does tell you enough. Before you respond, go get a copy of the Holistic Weekly and read it cover to cover. Once you have a solid grasp on what the magazine is all about, you're ready to pitch your article ideas. This magazine seems to focus on alternative health, so you need to ask yourself whether your idea is relevant. Organic eating, Western medicine scandals, and types of alternative health care might be ideas to get you started. Remember, knowing your editor and your readership are very important to get published. You can find many more freelance medical and health writing jobs at our website at www.online-writing-jobs.com. You can also visit our partner website, freelancewriting.com, and click on Freelance Writing Jobs to find additional sources of freelance writing jobs.